Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another vlog and another video. So I thought I would share with you that last night I did decide to go to Moloch Grease Ridge and first mainly try stopping in at Bar Louie. That all went very very well. Um, uh, then I decided to just briefly stop in at a little later towards the end at Malt and Ember, just get a little something to drink, get a little bit of a soda over at the bar area, and just just say hi to everybody that I've gotten to know that currently works there. And um, as you can see, the sky's not looking that bad right now, but it's still quite warm out. Um, uh, it's still quite warm out. I know that. Um, our lawn mowing crew did come again this morning, um, and so, um, but yeah, as far as place and basically, as far as places that I would, is basically to compare both malt and ember, and malt malt and ember, malt malt and ember, malt and ember and Bar Louie. Which place would I prefer over the? If you're asking me which, if anybody would wish to ask me which place I would prefer over the other, I'd kind of say Bar Louie, just because usually at least 2 or maybe sometimes 3 times a week. I know they did last night, and I think they usually do. I know they definitely do on Friday night, Friday, Friday night, Friday nights and Saturday nights. Sometimes Thursday nights they do have live music and stuff, and they sure did last night for sure. And so I'd kind of prefer Bar Louie in a way. I'd kind of feel like I'd rather go to Bar Louie over Malt and Ember. I like Malt and Ember, but just Malt and Ember, the time I stopped there, it was much quieter there than it was at Bar Louie. Not nearly as much action going on there as there was at Bar Louie. You know, anybody would rather probably go somewhere more where all the 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 action where all the action is where all the action is a lot of the time, pretty much, you know. And that would be Bar Louie. And to be honest, I would say that now that champs is out of the picture for the next year and a half, as long as we can be sure that we can prove that we can keep it together at Bar Louie, then I guess this is kind of a fresh start for us now, and kind of a place that's definitely closer. Obviously, I'd rather have the year and a half ban happen at a place that's like at least 30 that's at least 30 minutes away, that's at least 30 minutes away or 35 minutes away, than a place that's only like 5 or 10 minutes away. And in this case, Moloch Grease Ridge and Bar Louie and Malt and Ember. Bar Louie is just like, I think about just like a good like 5, maybe 10 minutes, maybe 10 minutes from here, maybe just a 10-minute ride from here. Don't mind hearing the sound of one of our AC units going. You know, it's still quite warm out, you know. But yeah. And also, one other thing I also was going to kind of just briefly kind of, you know, share with you all a little bit. Kind of say, you know, well, we're pretty much all caught up with our part of quarterly cleaning for this period for June 29th, for the end of June 2019. Other people, some of our other people here kind of are waiting more till near the end, you know. And so, and the thing is, you know, so basically, you know, yesterday was kind of a day, kind of a feeling like a lack of sleep kind of day. All mainly just because I wanted to get mainly just because I wanted to try to get more and more closer to being more and more all caught up on the rest of my quarterly cleaning and stuff, and which pretty much I am. I did pretty much what I think was the last thing pretty much before taking off and going to Mall at Grease Ridge and Bar Louie and stuff later on yesterday. It's just, yesterday was kind of a restless day, just mostly because trying to top out and finish up the last little bit of what I think was the last little bit of quarterly cleaning yesterday was more so on my mind, you know. Couple small things kind of took place a little bit, you know. Um, you know, when we you know, soon before I had headed out the door to go to Mall at Grease Ridge and Bar Louie. Well, you know, as I was just sitting in my room and bedroom, kind of trying to quickly get something else done that's usually due by every Friday now. You know, like I may have told you in one of my videos before, our LAI crew, our LAI workshop, our LAI work, our LAI work, our LAI, our LAI work, our LAI workshop, our LAI workshop crew, you know, that gets picked up here by RTS Access Public Transportation. One of the other group homes not too far from here, that is outside of the bus line, brings one of their clients, usually you may remember me telling you this in one of my other videos before from few months back, but you know, they worked it out where they'd bring one of their other clients there from bring one of their other clients from there here, and they could pick up RTS Access Public Transportation here. And then when they come home each day from that, one of their staff people from there will come and get him the end of the day after he's gotten back. So, you know, this is normal, you know. So of course, you know, later in the day, as I was, you know, just sitting in my room and bedroom taking care of something, soon before it was time for me to head out to Mall at Grease Ridge and Bar Louie last night, you know, this is normal, you know, for somebody that, you know, any dog don't know as well, or don't see regularly or every day. But you know, so you know, Rocco kind of, you know, started started barking frantically, which is normal because when it was when the boy who lives at one of the other group homes nearby, you know, you know, got home and he's not one of the regular people here. So once again, you know, uh, you're probably wondering who I'm referring to by Rocco. Rocco is our dog here. Rocco is our dog that lives here that we have here, that we have that we have that we have here. You know, and and uh, then soon before I headed out the door. Um, Soon before I headed out the door, one of our other people's birthday happened to be yesterday, which is definitely a great thing. It's just that it was probably one of the ones who's waiting to do a lot of their quarterly cleaning till closer to the end. So, you know, you know, this person happens to live. Well, this person happens to be across the hall from us. This person happens to be across the hall from us, and something kind of triggered them off, kind of blowing up a little bit, kind of like, you know, you know, like it's like it's like step back. It's my birthday. It's it's my only day of me. And then, kind of, you know, the fact when things coincide with the time when you have something that's due by a certain day and it's near the end, people can't help but kind of just remind everybody else that hasn't really bothered to do much of anything yet with it till closer to the end to make sure things get taken care of. But we know birthdays sometimes tend to be days that you want to kind of have as more of a more leisure-ish kind of little chunk of time, a little bit. You know what I'm saying? um you know and so so that one of our people sort of kind of lost it and flew off the handle a little bit. And once again, when you're tired, when you're tired and not at the top of your game, you know you you know you'll tend to feel some more irritability a little bit. Again, it's just I couldn't help but just think that want to try and finish up and try and complete what I think is the last of what needs to be done with quarterly cleaning and stuff, which I did. And again, as far as I'm concerned, I think we are all caught up. I think we are all caught up. I think we are all caught up now. We are all caught up. We are all caught up now. We are all caught we are all caught up. We are all caught up. We are all caught up. We are all caught up now, pretty much. We are all caught up. We are all caught up now, pretty much. Yes. So but yeah, so this morning I'm a little bit more rested now that I know that we're pretty much all caught up with that. While almost everyone else is probably going to be racing today and tomorrow to get the last and the remainder of their part done. This morning I just kind of quickly got up to book RTS access to and from Moloch Research again for next Friday. Again, I think Bar Louie can be a fresh start and a new beginning on much better terms there. Place where a lot of the action is, and one of the days that they got one of the one of the days that they got live music. Once again, it's not just one day that they have live music. It's at least two or three. It's at least two or three. It's at least two or three. So our working day, if any of our working days happen to be Thursday or Friday